Sometimes success can be also misunderstood with fame, but I believe that success is really like getting to the point where you want to be, which in this profession is never ending. Hi, I'm Giuseppe. I'm 21 years old. I'm currently working in Das Ballet Halle, and I just moved here in August. I was born actually in Torre del Greco, which is a city close to Naples, but my family actually lives in Sicily. My family was always into sports because my father was a professional footballer and my mom used to play hockey on the grass. And at the beginning, I tried I tried football because of my dad, but it didn't really work because usually when you think about boys playing football, they always want to be the one that attack and do everything. I actually wanted to be the goalkeeper, first of all because it was the role of my dad. But then later I realized it had some responsibilities and I didn't want to get that. And then I always had this thing for ballet because in Italy we have this TV show which is called Amici. It's a talent show for singers and dancers. When I was a kid and I will see that, I will start to copy what the dancers will do. And I started, yes, around 10 years old, which is actually kind of late for ballet because for flexibility and then maybe some muscle strengths and a lot of things that when you're a child, it's easier to modify. My dad was always so supportive of me going to ballet. My mom at the beginning, because of these stereotypes of being mainly for girls. I remember also my grandfather, he wasn't really happy about me going to ballet, but then they saw me dancing and they realized that I was having a lot of fun, I was enjoying it a lot, it was something that made me happy. Then they support me since the first time that they saw me dancing. When I was 13, I did an audition to the San Carlos Theater, which is one of the main ballet schools in Italy. We were like 30 kids. It was only four of us that made to the ballet school, and I was the only boy. It was really difficult for me for the first year because, of course, I would miss my mom and my dad and my sister. But then because of the support of my family there, I wasn't completely alone. There was my grandma, there were my cousins and my aunts and uncles. So I wasn't too alone, let's say. At 16, out of the blue, I made to go to the John Cranko Schule, which is in Stuttgart. There was no place in the internat to stay, and it was all full. And also, all the other internats in Stuttgart were only for girls, not for boys. So it was really difficult for me to find a place to stay. Also, it's like another kind of mentality, another kind of price, another economic wise. So my family, luckily I didn't have to pay the school because it was from the state. To become the dancers, you really must have a discipline because sometimes I will see also from my classmates, the one that don't really have a discipline really have difficult for you to go on and improve. You must love, first of all, of what you're doing because otherwise it's just like fully pain and frustration because it can be frustrating. You're literally putting yourself in front of the mirror every day and trying to correct your defects and trying to be perfect, which it's not possible. So unless you really love it, it's better not to start it because it's really difficult. At the end of my studies, it was really sad times because I was living a place that I was living for 4 years, and I used to feel really at home there, which is kind of strange, but like I really grew up there. I completely changed my personality and really discovered myself a lot in Stuttgart. So I was kind of leaving home. Getting into professional, it can be challenging because it's completely different from ballet school life. It is much more chill. There is not someone that comes to you and say that you have to do this and you have to think about this and that. You're literally on your own, and it's a completely different kind of mindset, a different kind of work, and sometimes it can be triggering, especially when you want to get a certain level, and it's really easy for people to get lazy. The end of my career is something that I still didn't, because I'm still at the beginning, I still didn't quite think about it, because I really want to live the moment, but of course, like, you're working with your body and your body doesn't last decades. Usually dancers retire by 35-ish, 40-ish, but I think I will see myself as a teacher, because I really like give this to young people and like maybe like transform that in a better version of themselves. So I really I think I will see that as perspective in the future, or I think I will completely change. I left my family at 13 to pursue this kind of career, and I'm 21, so I think that it's now my time, so I feel like I don't have anything to regret, anything to miss. It's not that I miss anything, so why not push even more and get something like important? I'm one of those persons that if I do something, I really need to do it properly, otherwise I don't. It's just give up and just don't do it.